to this beat.
Welcome to another episode of Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. I'm your boy, Captain Will. Make sure you share, make sure you subscribe to Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will so I continue to bring you that gospel of Gamecocks every single day. The only platform that is talking women's basketball, the only platform that is talking about Gamecock women's basketball every single day. You are now. If you're new to Captain Will, if you stumbled upon this YouTube channel, you are now rocking with the best. And since you're rocking with the best, come rock with your boy, Captain Will. We got a good one today, y'all. I said we got a good one today, y'all. We talking about recruiting. We are talking about recruiting today. It is Thursday. It is recruiting day. We are talking about recruiting. I'm giving you my wish list. 3 players who I believe, who I want, who I yearn for in the garnet and black uniform, who I want in the 2024 class. We're talking about that today. I am sipping some Pinot. I am talking recruiting. The Commanders are playing tonight, playing Chicago on Amazon Prime. And I know that's probably the worst game on Amazon Prime for the whole season, but I'm rocking with it today. I'm hyped. I'm already tailgating. But before I continue my tailgating process, we are going to talk about recruiting today in 3 players. 3 players. Let's go with number 1. Is the one and only Joyce Edwards. Joyce Edwards from the crib, Camden, South Carolina, 6'2", 6'3", who happens to be a beast in soccer, in volleyball, and is the number 2 ranked recruit in basketball. Camden High School Bulldogs, who my team, Marlboro County, will be playing later this year and probably lose by 50. We're talking about Joyce Edwards, who is elite in everything, who is elite academically, have a GPA of over 5, who is elite athletically, who is elite as a person. Joyce Edwards is a must-get for the Gamecocks for a number of reasons. Joyce Edwards is a must-get because we've kept the best players that the state of South Carolina has produced at the University of South Carolina. So we have to keep Joyce Edwards. It's a must. We have to do that. Her skill is amazing. Her talent is limitless. Her size to speed ratio is unmatched in the 2024 class. We have to get her. Now, she's doing her official visits. She's doing her rounds. She's making her run across the country. Matter of fact, Joyce will be in Stanford this upcoming weekend. Yeah, Stanford Cardinal. Joyce Edwards will be doing a visit with Stanford. Now, we know the academic prowess of Stanford. We know one of the best schools in the country academically. And we know that Joyce is an amazing academic mind. Amazing. Her parents are amazing academic minds. So Stanford will sell them on multiple fronts. Academically, athletically, Stanford has been a power for many years in women's basketball and has been an academic power since the beginning of time. But Stanford is in California. We talking about a country girl that is 30 miles from Columbia, South Carolina. That's what we're talking about. I'm not saying anything about what pitch Stanford is going to do, but they better roll out every carpet they have. They better sign every NIL check. They better do anything. They better have every professor known to man waiting on Joyce Evans. You saw Kim Mulkey had that Mercedes convertible waiting on Joyce Edwards. Well, Stanford better have a line of professors waiting with books and pencils and all kinds and abacus. Is that a word? Abacus? And all kinds of smart people stuff to help grant the service of Joyce Edwards. Not enlist national championship, everything. They gotta do everything to get this country girl from the sticks of Camden all the way to California. I'm just saying, it's a tough sell. It's a tough sell. But she's making a visit, and she will be at the University of South Carolina for a visit, potentially her last visit at the end of the month. So, Sanford, I wish you well. But we all know that Joyce Edwards is going to be a Gamecock. We all know that. Joyce, enjoy your time. Enjoy that California weather. But come on back to Carolina. Come on back to Carolina. I got some sweet tea and some pig feet waiting on you. Let's go. Next on my wish list is the one and only Kennedy Smith. And I just talked about how difficult it is going to be for Stanford to get the services of Joyce Edwards. From a Carolina girl going over to California. It's going to be tough for South Carolina to get the services of Kennedy Smith. A California girl coming over to South Kakalaki. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough, but this is my wish list. Kennedy Smith ranked 6th ranked player in the country. South Carolina's in the top 5. So we have a seat at the table. And as long as we got a seat at the table, we are good, okay? 6th ranked player, ranked as the best wing in the country. 6'1", a baller. And she will feel a need for the Gamecocks going forward next year. She'll feel a need. She'll feel a huge need. Because next year, you're going to have wings Bree Hall Sr. Next year, Tina Papa won't be here. She gone. So it's going to be ample opportunity for somebody to slide in and get some playing time. Tessa Johnson will be a sophomore. Malaysia Fulwile is not a wing, but she can damn near do everything. She'll be a sophomore. So the opportunity for playing time, the opportunity to learn to behind the tutelage of great players is there for Kennedy Smith. It's there for Kennedy Smith. And I don't know when she's doing an official visit to South Carolina. I don't know when she's doing an official visit. But she listed, I think UCLA and Southern Cal. So she has in her mind of California schools, unlike Jordan Lee, who didn't have any schools in her top 5 from the state of California. So Kennedy Smith is getting pulled from that California love, but we have to show that Carolina love and get her to South Carolina, because she would be amazing in a garnet and black uniform. She'll be amazing in garnet and black uniform. The girl can do everything, and she has the size and the speed and the shooting ability to get open and continue to space the floor, something that South Carolina is going to do a lot this upcoming season. Kennedy Smith, I know you're getting pulled from multiple directions and multiple different avenues, but a combination of you and Joyce Edwards in the 2024 class, in addition to Maddie McDaniel, the 12th ranked player, the 2nd ranked point guard in the country, would be an amazing 2024 class. Kennedy Smith, come on home, girl. Come on home. We're going to talk about Sarah Strong, the number 1 ranked player in the country. I know some people were probably going to thought I was going to talk about Adele Tack, but McKinley Randolph. But this is my list for today. This is my list for today on October the 5th. And Sarah Strong has definitely been doing her tour around the country. She's been everywhere. She's been doing everything. She has not came back to South Carolina for an official visit. That has not happened yet. This weekend, next week, she's going to be visiting UConn. And UConn has not been on the quote-unquote radar for Gamecock favorites, I should say. They haven't been on the radar. But UConn history and UConn's recruiting knowledge and recruiting, they've just been bombed. They've been tearing it up for years and years and years. So we have to watch this. Sarah Strong has visited LSU. She's visited Oregon. Then she's going to the UConn and for a visit. But I just have to say that Sarah Strong to UConn doesn't appeal to me. It just doesn't appeal to me. I've been saying that she's going to go to LSU for a while. The UConn flair don't appeal to me. I think that's her going to UConn next week. It is what it is, an official visit. I think that we have to keep an eye on what's said after this UConn visit. We have to keep an eye on if South Carolina is going to get that last visit. We have to keep an eye on that. I don't know if I have to say that South Carolina. I don't think South Carolina leading whatsoever. I think it's LSU is still leading for the services of Sarah Strong. But I will say this right here. If Sarah Strong was to spurn LSU, was to spurn UConn? What's the Spurn, Oregon? What's the Spurn, Notre Dame? What's the Spurn? Because she has so many different offers. And commit to the Gamecocks. This will go down. We've had some awesome recruiting classes in the past. But if we get a 1-2 combination of Joyce Edwards, Sarah Strong, my wish list of Kennedy Smith. You're talking about 1, 2, 6, and then 12 with Maddie McDaniel. This will go down as the best. This right here, the 2024 class, not only go down as the best recruiting class that South Carolina has ever had. This will go down as the best recruiting class in the history of recruiting classes. The history. 1, 2, 6, and 12 in the country. Unbelievable. It will go down to the best recruiting class that this country has ever seen in college basketball. Because it would check so many boxes. Sarah Strong, 6'2", number 1 player in the country. Versatile. Joyce Edwards, about 6'2.5", because I saw both of them unarmed elite. Go head up. I saw both of them up close and personal. About 4 feet from both of them. I saw them go one-on-one drills. I saw Joyce Edwards a little bit taller. Got a little bit longer arms than Sarah Strong. So I'm going to say she's 6'3". Joyce Edwards, 6'3". Okay? Kennedy Smith, 6'1". The size that you want in a wing player. Okay? Then Maddie McDaniel. I don't know what ESPN and what these other folks are saying that Maddie McDaniel 5'9". They ain't no good. There is no way in hell Maddie McDaniel is 5'9". No way. I would say 5'6" on a good day. But I would say this right here. Maddie McDaniel is the truth. She is the truth. And I think that's getting lost in all this sauce that's going on. Maddie McDaniel is a 5-star, 12th in the country, dominant point guard in the country, y'all. If we go strictly by recruiting rankings, Maddie McDaniel is higher ranked than Malaysia Fulwiley, who I think was the most sensational player in the 23 class. Maddie McDaniel is higher ranked than Chloe Kitts, who was 17th ranked. Tessa Johnson was 25th ranked. We need to speak on Maddie a little bit more. We need to talk about it a little bit more because I think that is being lost in translation. Because you have a lot of people who want Jelani Cambridge. And I see Jelani Cambridge. And Jelani Cambridge is nice. She is nice. But if Jelani Cambridge is better than Maddie McDaniel, it's like they're right here. It ain't like it's a lot. This is really apples and oranges. And we got the apple in Maddie McDaniel, who got something to prove. Okay? We have a baller in Maddie McDaniel. And I believe that we get Sarah Strong, we get Kennedy Smith, and we damn sure get Joyce Edwards. This class gonna be one to talked about for years and years and years. Is this 2024 class a recreation of the freshies? Is this what Dawn been rocking with? Has been working on? Say, I'm gonna get me a 2024 class that has the potential to be as dominant as the freshies. I'm not saying that. I'm just asking the question. Just leave your comments below. But I will say this. We will start finding out. Because last year's class, Sanaya Ja committed, I want to say it was October 18 time frame. Okay? And then the rest of the 2023 class follows suit in November. And then Chloe showed up in December. We're going to see some stuff dropping real soon for this 2024 class because visits are they want to get all these visits out done before the high school season starts. Ladies and gentlemen, the high school season is starting real soon. Make sure you keep your eye on the prize and make sure you are tuned in to Captain Will. You are now rocking with the best. And since you're rocking with the best, come rock with your boy, Captain Will. Let's go.
to this beat.